facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
The National Basketball Association and the Boston Celtics are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or real staff member. Boston, we hope you'll join us for future Celtic home games this season. At the point guard position, 6'7", number 12.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Orlando Magic going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at the Celtics, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And check it out, Orlando, far behind in the standings.
And looking at Orlando, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Smith out there with Jalen Suggs. And for the Celtics, the two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. MP is out there with Derek White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Banchero no good. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here's Orlando. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the night. And he drops the first. Smith hits them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Tatum finds MP. And here's Porzingis.
First personal foul. First team foul.
MP, the pass to Porzingis. Brown inside, defended by Wagner. 5 on the clock. There's Tatum with the 3.
On defense, Banchero has a lot of good physical attributes, which help him create pressure.
Orlando again missing. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Tatum passes to MP. Back to Tatum. Down low. Here's MP. And the layup is good.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Banchero outside. Back to Wagner. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's MP. Knocks it loose. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. The 3, Smith drains the triple. Smith's got 5 now.
Sharp assist by Suggs, capable of running your attack.
MP, the pass to Brown. Back to MP, the 3-ball. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. MP's got his second basket of the night. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Banchero. There's a screen. He shoots it. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
MP scanning the floor. It's Brown on the wing. MP, a screen on Wagner. A good look from Brown. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Well, look, they need Brown making an impact with his outside game, and he rarely disappoints.
Banchero outside. And there's the lob. And stolen by Porzingis. And they're on the break. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Suggs. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
Here's Suggs. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Orlando's shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. Boston leading by 3. White on the wing. There's the triple. MP, the pass to White. MP outside. The 3. Orlando with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Smith passes to Suggs. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Orlando again missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And seeing this team right. Oh!
Wow! That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Banchero against Tatum. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness of Banchero to look for his teammate there.
MP finds White. MP, a screen on Banchero. Tatum, shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Magic trail by 6. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's Wagner, defended by Brown. Good.
Well, he's a 3-level scorer. That's what Wagner can do.
Outside Tatum. Over Banchero. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The Magic have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Smith passes to Suggs. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Orlando with the ball. 6-point game. Banchero surveys. 5 to shoot.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Misses in close.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And MP throws it down.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Now here's Suggs. 14 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And that one's good. Wagner's got his second basket on the night. Boston leading by 6. Porzingis passes to MP. Screen by MP. And here's Brown for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Lots of development work has gone into Brown's three-pointer.
White against Smith. Wagner outside. The 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Caro outside. Back to Suggs. Takes a 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Magic trail by 8. Pass to Banchero. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Banchero's got 5 now.
Well, that's a confident shot right there. Banchero testing the waters from way beyond the arc.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Wagner against Brown. Now here's Wagner. Defense right on him. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Magic have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Smith outside. Wagner outside. Puts up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 7. Inside. Wagner with a steal. Up top, Suggs. Covered by MP. Suggs outside. Six on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. Deflected. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He finished with 47 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Boston. To the left wing. Fader on the way. Oakley's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've got a 9-point lead. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Here's Wagner. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pass to MP. Here's Walsh. Screen by MP. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 9. It's stolen. Now here's Griffin, defended by Wagner. Back to MP. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Jaylen Brown proven to be a tough customer.
Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
On the court for the Magic, we've got Suggs. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Black in at the 1.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Celtics lead by 13. MP outside. MP, a screen on Robinson. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Celtics, David.
Good on the second one. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And Davis with the block.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Tatum passes to MP. Now here's Porzingis. Tatum finds MP. Shot clock at 5. Nice move. Tatum can't hit. Magic trail by 14. Banchero outside. Pure from three-point range. 6 points for him.
Banchero is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. MP, the pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Here's MP. Got a hand on it. Suggs outside. Pass to Black. Now Suggs to the inside. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
That's too easy for Banchero. The closer to the basket he gets, he becomes almost impossible to stop.
Pritchard, the pass to MP. Now Tatum, guarded by Banchero. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Suggs with it. Pass to Black. Lets it fly. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Boston with some changes. Jaylen Brown comes in for Davis. And it's White in for Pritchard. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Smith comes in for Black. MP, the pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Again, the miss by Boston.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Smith against White. Suggs outside. Down low. Here's Banchero. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now. Celtics lead by 7. Tatum passes to White. From behind the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's the pick. Here's Suggs. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Suggs really coming into his own. It's those passes that make a difference.
Brown finds MP. Back to Brown. MP, a screen on Wagner. The baseline, Jay. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. MP's got 15 points.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Suggs outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Smith. The rebound by MP. Celtics lead by 10. And here's White. Wagner with a steal. Inside. Pass to Suggs. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Out left to the wing. And the Magic pushing it up now. An open look for Smith. And it's Orlando with another.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Tatum against Bankero. And then Tatum slams it in.
Well, I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. Tatum unguardable at times.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 7. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make the free throws.
And Tatum fires one home.
Yeah, no question, Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Magic trail by 9. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Bankero. Back to Suggs. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
White for 3. MP. Great positioning on the putback. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to review the game plan. All right, Coran, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is number one for me. When teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Davis, he's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Magic. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Fires it from 18. Davis with a rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
It's hauled in by the Magic. Robinson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Wagner inside. Brown's there. Back to Smith.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Robinson. Smith against White. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Robinson.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:27 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Porzingis. Orlando with the rebound. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Here's Robinson, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on that one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Pass to Davis. Oh, Robinson with a block. Suggs against Brown. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wagner's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
MP, the pass to Davis. Now Porzingis. MP left side. MP, a screen on Wagner. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Wagner outside. 1 second left. Driving in. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And that concludes the first half. Boston out in front, up 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Magic.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 9-point game. The perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's MP in at the 1. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
On the wing, Tatum. Back to MP. Up top, Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. MP, the pass to Brown. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. Okay, do it, KP.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
And Carroll with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And Carroll against Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Smith outside. And another 3 for Orlando.
This guy has multiple talents. His court awareness at his size is really impressive.
MP, the pass to Tatum. MP, a screen on Banchero. The 3 is up. Orlando grabs the miss. Suggs has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Banchero. And he's going for the oop here.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Boston leading by 3. Porzingis passes to MP. Tatum from long range. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Smith outside. Pass to Bankero. Tatum with a steal. Wagner with a steal. In transition. Here's Suggs. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Suggs has got 7 points.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
MP, a screen on Wagner. There's Tatum with the 3. Orlando with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
They're running. And here's Brown for 3. He can't get it to go. Magic trail by 4. Smith outside. Pass to Wagner. Bankero outside. Over Porzingis. And Orlando again with the bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Brown passes to MP. Back to Brown. MP with it. He's covered by Suggs. Tatum from long range. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Smith. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Smith's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
White, the pass to MP. Outside, Brown. Pass to MP. White with it. 6 to shoot. Good. He hits the jumper. 10 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
There's a screen. The 3 from Bankero. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. White, the pass to MP. And here's Brown. Guarded by Bankero. Here's Wagner. Second chance shot. No good there. Nice D from Tatum.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
White finds MP. Bankero against Brown. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. White with it, guarded by Smith. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Well, look, you got to hit Tatum harder than that, or else he's just going to push right through the contact.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
To the wing, right side. Here's Bankero. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Bankero's got 15 points.
Yeah, and a nice touch there from Bankero to get the jumper to fall.
Boston making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in. MP, the pass to Davis. Back to MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Well, nice flush there from MP. Ends the play with a little something extra.
Orlando trailing here. Wagner outside. Suggs outside. Porzingis against Bankero. Bankero delivers inside.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And so MP will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Brown. MP, a screen on Suggs. Back to MP. Outside Tatum. Now MP. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his third assist of the night.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Brown finds Tatum. And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Magic. Pass to Black. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's MP. It's blocked. The kick to Tatum. MP, a screen on Wagner. Tatum with room to shoot. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Floats one. And it's MP with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead. There's Tatum with the three. Tatum! Money from deep.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Suggs. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Pass to Brown. Back to MP. The reverse. Down low. MP drops it in.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Here's Suggs. He's got 12. Here's Black, covered by MP, and he gets it to go.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to MP. To the wing on the left. MP, a screen on Banchero. Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 7 assists in the game. Black passes to Wagner. To the left side wing. Here's Banchero. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Banchero's got 10 points in just the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
MP, a screen on Banchero. Goes up at the stripe. Porzingis misses. So it's Orlando now, trailing by 2. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Brown passes to Tatum. Back to MP. It's hauled in by Black. Well, Orlando's shooting a nice 50% for the game. Now here's Suggs. 14 points for him. Here's Black. Back to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Boston on offense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. MP finds Brown. Outside Tatum. Now MP. Back to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. Griffin comes in for Tatum. And he's going for the lob. Black passes to Oakley. Wagner with it. For the lead. Pass to Oakley. Stolen by MP. Wagner with a steal. On the wing, Suggs. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. 4-3. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Pritchard's checked in for MP. And a change for the Magic. Boston. Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside, and until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Setting the floor for the Magic. We've got Paolo Banchero. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Black in at the small forward position. And it's Tatum missing. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Boston pass to Banchero. Got it. Good job in the low post. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, when he gets it going and the shot is falling, Paolo Banchero can dominate on the offensive end.
Here's Tatum. And it goes straight through with a swish. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Suggs outside. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Tatum finds MP. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. MP, a screen on Banchero. Fires for 3. Great D that time from Banchero.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
To the inside. Down low. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Banchero. And it's a 4-point Orlando lead. Banchero against Tatum to the middle. And MP throws it down.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Here's Boston, covered by MP. Boston, the pass to Suggs. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Robinson with a steal. Now Suggs. Boston, the pass to Banchero. Robinson, a screen on Tatum. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Banchero goes strong down low.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Tatum passes to MP. Back to Tatum. Griffin outside. Inside. MP shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside Robinson. Here's Suggs. Rebound Boston. Davis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum finds Davis to the inside. MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and did some.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Davis. Brown comes in for Griffin. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Smith outside. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, we saw Suggs' ability to take over games at the collegiate level, doing the same here in the NBA.
Tipped. Here's White. And it's good from the elbow.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Orlando leading by 4. Banchero outside. They set the pick. Over Tatum. Banchero no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the paint. Oh, Kristaps, the finish.
They put the ball in the air, and all Porzingis has to do is hop up and get it. Nicely done.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Back to Suggs. Puts up a deep 3. Boston with a rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to MP to tie it up. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wagner for 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside White. And here's Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. The putback. MP, a vicious putback.
And getting rewarded for his hustle. MP just outworking everyone right there.
Orlando has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Suggs with it. And there's the screen. Over MP. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 18 points in just the second half.
And once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Tatum. Can't nail the jumper. Orlando leading. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Banchero against Tatum. Suggs with a screen on MP. Back to Smith from outside the arc. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
MP, the pass to Tatum, and out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Magic leading by 5. Suggs outside. Banchero outside. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum finds MP. Now Porzingis to the middle. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, they got their young star the ball, and it paid off. MP's so hot.
Suggs outside. Banchero outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. For 3, Smith. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to MP. Outside, Brown. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Big hit from outside, Jaylen Brown.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the club.
Magic shooting at a respectable 49%. Suggs the pass to Banchero. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looking like from three and capitalized.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Wagner to win the run. No luck on that one.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in. And that's real leadership right there by MP. That is big time.
Up top, Bankero, pounded by Tatum. Smith outside. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Bankero. They double him with Brown. Back to Smith. Launches it. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tatum. Wide open. Offensive rebound.
Oh, MP. Now that's how you clean up a miss.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're losing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
From deep three-point land. Suggs, no good. And here's Boston. They're on a 20-7 run. Porzingis finds MP. Here's Tatum. Tipped. So we see Boston get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. They really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.